All right. I just finished this. Don Winslow, the final score. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Of course, Don Winslow, retired. I'm not writing anymore. No more stories for me. We all were very sad because I am a huge fan of his books, the way he writes, his characterization, all of it. And then this comes out. Oh, I'm done. But here's six more. Basically, here's six more novellas that I wrote with some characters that you will recognize from previous books, previous series, and some new ones as well. So phenomenal. I read it in I don't know 3 nights, 4 nights. Blew through. I was like, I'm gonna read one a night, and then I was like, I gotta see what comes next. Here is the quote. There's the quote. They've used it on the cover. The quote, they've used it all over the place. Is the best crime fiction I've read in 20 years. Stephen King said that. James Patterson said, a masterpiece. Don Winslow remains one of my all-time favorite writers. I mean, it's just a great book. It's just every story in this is just, I'm like, I'm a writer. Listen, I write crime thrillers, and I wish I had a tenth of this guy's talent. 6 stories, forward by Reed Farrell Coleman. I mean, there's not a bad story in here. I know the last story in the book, Collision. I know last year, before this book was even released, Jake Gyllenhaal was already attached to do I think an Amazon movie of that book, of that story, which might be my favorite one. But there's just too many. But just every story in this is just phenomenal. I'm not going to go through story by story. I'll read what the Harper Collins, it says on their thing. Just kind of give you a taste of these 6 stories. Okay. So the first story, and the book title, is The Final Score. And the multi-million-dollar casino heist is impossible. It can't be done. That's what makes it irresistible to a legendary robber facing the rest of his life in prison for his final score. Great story. Great way to open the book. It is classic Don Winslow story. It's like he's writing a biography as opposed to a fictional story. It's like he knows these people. He's hung out with these people. He's hanging out with them and just writing his story. That's how good these stories are. The second story is The Sunday List. Is an ambitious, hardworking, college-bound teenager has a side job delivering illegal booze until a crooked cop, a seductive customer, and a fake guru threaten to end his dreams. Also, phenomenal characters, and you're not talking a full-length novel here. You're talking novella-length stuff, and he gets so much into this. There's so much character. He has so much time in these books. It's just phenomenal. Two wise guys tell each other a true story over breakfast at a diner. It's all bullshit and laughs until someone else has to pick up the check. And for this one, it's dialogue. I mean, it's all basically back. And I love this. It's like, I'm just gonna throw a couple of quick lines from this one because it's just so good. I'll give you a couple three lines from this. So and they basically keep bringing up different people that they know. So he's like, so Louis, and the other guy says, Louis Cacciatore or Louis Donuts? Louis Donuts, another degenerate. Like they keep bringing up, this one and this one or this one while they're sitting in a diner and Donna, the waitress, is filling coffee up. And they just keep talking about just these random people. And it's like, which one? Which one are they talking about? Because everybody's got that nickname. Everybody, it's just, which Joey? Joey Bats? That kind of stuff. It's just phenomenal. You got to read it. It's basically just a conversation between two guys. That's wonderful. An otherwise honest patrolman has to make an excruciating choice between his loyalty to the job and his love for a never-do-well cousin in the North Wing. That one was like one of those hard-hitting, what do you do? That story to me was very old school crime thriller. Like if you said, oh yeah, he wrote that in like 1986, I would believe it. It's that good. It just, again, the characters, the time on it, all of it is just amazing. Amazing. And so the lunch break is the fifth one. It's the entitled substance addicted movie star that surfer PI Boone Daniels and his crew are hired to babysit in the lunch break is a problem. She also has a problem. Somebody wants her dead. And I get a great character. All those characters, P.I. Boone Daniels, all of the character, High Tide, all the characters in there make appearances in other books. So Don Winslow has a lot of surfing characters. When he's writing it seems like when he's writing West Coast California stuff, he always has, Boone Daniels. He always has the surfers and all that. And I love all these characters. So I was like, hey, I know these guys. You feel like you know them. You feel like these are the guys that you're reading about on Facebook instead of them being not real. Great. Finally, the one terrible momentary mistake that a devoted family man makes sent into prison, and on a collision, that's the name of the story, collision course between the man he wants to be and the killer he's forced to become to survive. And I mean, again, like I said, Jake Gyllenhaal was connected to this one. All of these would make great movies. And I think that's another one. I think we're going to see a lot more from Don Winslow as far as more of his stuff on the silver screen. I would love that they do some TV series. I mean, just everything about this guy is just phenomenal. And I mean, you got a great forward on this one. So I loved it. I loved every story. I could not wait to get to the next story. And I'll be honest, I was bummed out when I heard, oh, he's not writing anymore. He's not doing these stories. And then he comes out with 6 new stories. It is crazy. 300 something pages. It's amazing. I hope he keeps writing these types of stories because I love them. Although his books are, some of them are like super crazy thick. But phenomenal stuff. I'm going to give it rating wise. I don't give anything a 5 out of 5 stars. I just feel like, I don't know why. 4.8. 4.8. Probably the highest score I've ever given on a book review. At this point, I mean, we're only at the end of March here, and this is already book of the year for me. This is book of the year for me. This, I would put it up with any of his other books, might even be better than his other books, because we're getting so many great characters in here. So this is as a writer, this is the writer I aspire to be. This is the guy that I want to someday write a book and people are like 4.8. that's as good as this book. That's as good as this book is. So Mr. Winslow, please keep writing stories. Keep throwing those out there, you know, and get a lot of these into TV and movies. Whew. All right. Thank you for watching. Anytime I read a good book, I do a book review of it. I also do TV shows and movie reviews. I also post every Wednesday and Sunday. I post a writing video. Follow me. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. And not posting videos, but writing. And I write live on YouTube Live several days a week. So check it out. Watch a bunch of my videos. I'm trying to get to that next level with this YouTube channel. So I appreciate all the help that you are all giving me, and just keep watching. Appreciate it. I already dove into another book, not a Don Winslow book, but another book. So that should be coming soon as well. I've been knocking out crime thriller books. Love them. I love writing them, and I love reading them.